Okay, well, good morning. For some reason, a lot of you have posted that you want to see me in the actual day of the life, actually rolling through town or talking to you early in the morning, I guess. So, you know, it's funny, I actually have a pretty strict rule that when I leave home, I don't take phone calls from anyone or work related until I get to Starbucks and get my first cup of coffee of the day. Actually, it's not my first, it's actually like my third or fourth, but it's my first Starbucks of the day. And so for the most part, I don't take phone calls or go over information work related until I've had that coffee. But for some reason, again, quite a few of you want to see the day in the life vlogging, not just on an escort. With that said, I driving to work. Beautiful day, you know. We'll go from there. We'll grab some coffee, kind of go over the details of the day, and see where that leads us. All right, so we're at Starbucks. I'm driving the Charger today. Got all my gear ready to go to work. Console. This is our slick top, one of them. Uh-oh. The Starbucks is closed. Do you understand what that means? Meaning somebody had a breakout of COVID. Good times. Anyways, so you guys can ride with me while I go get my coffee, and then I can deal with the rest of the day. So, you know, because since I've, for some reason, been for way too much. You know, I would love to point this out to all the people that are watching and all the losers that are watching as well. And there is a big distinction between the two. You have people that are watching because they're interested, and you have people that are watching because they want to know and things. But then you have the people that are watching that are just, I don't know, I guess you're living in the basement of your mom's home and you have nothing better to do with your time, while the rest of the people, especially during COVID, are out working hard to make the money, tie the ends, meet the ends, you know, things like that for their families. But yet you have time to go out of your way and research my company, and then research the phone number, and then research who I am, and then research how to call me, and then you call me and you talk your dumb shit and you just make stupid comments like I'm out of gas. I love that shit. You know, people talk crap about how I said I ran out of gas that time, and on and on and on. When you have 18 BMWs, let me know how you handle fleet management, you know, especially with all the cars on top of that. But again, my fuel strip sensor was bad, and I had done 8 escorts that day, and I was going from escort to escort to escort, and I didn't realize that I had rode over the 500 miles. Our BMWs get around 430 to 480 miles on a full tank. I didn't realize I had rode that much that day, and that was the last escort of the day. But anyways, I digress, and I'm going on and on. So, back to what I was saying as far as YouTube goes. I'm literally vlogging with you guys while I'm going to Starbucks today. And nobody knew what Metro State was up until 2019. I've owned this business, run this business for 11 years, and I've never tried for publicity, as some of you like to say. I've run this business and lived quiet. But for some reason now, we're at the point where we're vlogging whether I'm going to Starbucks or not. When all of you start putting 2 and 2 together and start reading everything, I do love how somebody made a comment, and I appreciate you making that comment. I truly do. And whoever made it, you'll know who it is when you watch this. But I love when you said you watch one video and you think or act as if you know the whole thing about Metro State. I love that. There's a lot of confusion. But if you're truly taking your time and doing your due diligence, since you want to watch 1 or 2 videos and talk shit, take your time and do your due diligence and go step by step and look, you'll notice that until Sergeant Vittler got on the motor unit, all we ever did was receive tickets for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, until the sheriff told them to stop. And then all of a sudden he gets on the motor unit after he loses 2 lawsuits in federal court for civil rights harassment violations. A lot of it because he's very, very racist. If you go back and read some of the other things about him, such as, the dog bite, where he allowed his K-9 unit to bite a black gentleman and was calling him racist names while he was allowing the dog to bite him, you'll see that there's a long history. And the point of what I was saying is if you go back and look and do your due diligence, I keep saying that, I'm sorry. I'm sure somebody will talk shit on that. You'll see that we had no problems before Sergeant Vittler. And then what's funny is in 2019, he was ordered to stand down. And you can find that, I'm sure, also. And you'll see where he was ordered to stand down. Good morning. How are you? Good, good. 7:14. This is a swipe. I'm sorry. It's old. I'm old, so unfortunately. Yes, ma'am. You want to vlog with me? So. Anyhow. And then when he was ordered in 2019 to stand down, isn't it funny that we've continued to do escorts and do details and continue to run the business for what now? Well, it's 2021. No, ma'am, thank you so much. So now we're in 2021, and he was ordered to stand down in 2019, which is funny. Oh, you spilled the hot chocolate. It's okay. I won't tell anyone. It's on the vlog right now, so for those that want to just post on one video, and trust me, I fully agree, there's so much crap out there that you could spend weeks, if not a month or two, trying to just figure out what's what and who's who and what's going on. Honestly, I stopped watching everything. I'm only doing this because I kept getting people telling me and insisting that I need to vlog. Quite honestly, I don't believe in stuff like this. But it is what it is, and we are where we're at, and the situation is what it is. I know a lot of people don't think I have feelings, and I really don't. Quite honestly, I don't have feelings. But I guess occasionally here and there, it does kind of bite, especially when people are talking about things they have no idea what they're talking about. Since I'm posting everything about me and my life and my family, I mean, what losers go out of their way to post things about my wife and my daughter, or talk about how when my son died, he should be in a trash can? It's amazing to me the hate that people have when you don't even know what you're talking about, let alone all the facts. just because some unprofessional deputy decides to make me some kind of personal agenda so he can shut me down, so that way when he retires from the sheriff's office, because he owes thousands, not just thousands, hundreds of thousands in federal lawsuits that he lost due to civil rights violations. And the only reason why you know about it now is because of the same deputy that is trying to shut me down. And nobody stopped and really tried to figure out why would he go out of his way to try to shut me down. Well, you know, the funny thing is sad, as you saw at Starbucks, COVID-19 is definitely causing a lot of things in the world right now and creating issues that nobody wishes we had. However, I will say that had it not been for COVID-19, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, or vlogging as it's called. Not at all. The lies and fake information on the reports would have been too much. The only reason why I'm able to do what I'm doing today is, one, of course, if anyone's really paying attention, is Amir Ladan. The myth, the man, the legend, however that goes. So, I'm at the office now. I am going to let you go for now, and we will talk more later. Metro State, copying the exact same color of my cars and Tahoes and equipment, step by step. Painted the vehicles to look just like Metro State after Fiddler had an appointment to get the new job with Curtis. Highlights green on movie, take down my food.